Good morning. My name is Noah Janelle. I am the Deputy Commissioner of Legal Affairs and General Counsel of the New York City Business Integrity Commission, otherwise known as BIC, or the Commission. BIC is conducting this hearing pursuant to the requirements set forth by the City Administrative Procedure Act, commonly referred to as CAPA. The purpose of this hearing is to receive comments from the public on BIC's proposed rule regarding the Commission delegating to its chair the authority to initiate the rulemaking process under CAPA. BIC published the proposed rule in the City Record on July 7, 2016. We also disseminated a copy of the rule via email to all New York City local elected officials, all 59 community board managers, several media organizations in the city, and other interested parties. Lastly, we made available a copy of the proposed rule both on BIC's and the New York City Rules websites. I will note for the record that we've started at 10 minutes after 10 this morning. As background information to this hearing, Local Law 42 of 1996 created the New York City Tradeways Commission, which later became BIC. The commission is comprised of the Commissioner of the Business Integrity Commission, who serves as the chair of the commission, and the commissioners of the New York City Police Department, the Department of Sanitation, the Department of Investigation, the Department of Small Business Services, and the Department of Consumer Affairs. Under Title 16A, Chapter 1, Section 16502 of the New York City Administrative Code, the chair of the commission has, quote, charge of the organization of the commission and has authority to employ, assign, and superintend the duties of such officers and employees as may be necessary to carry out the commission's regulatory duties, end quote. Under the proposed rule, the members of the commission will delegate to the chair of the commission the authority to initiate the rulemaking process under the City Administrative Procedure Act. As such, the chair would have the ability to draft or direct his staff to draft any proposed rules he deems necessary to carry out the powers and duties of the commission and to hold public hearings on those proposed rules. The commission must still approve by majority vote any new rule before it is made final. This proposed rule is necessary for the Business Integrity Commission to continue to efficiently perform its regulatory duties. That concludes the summary of the proposed rule change at issue at this hearing. You may present an oral statement for the record, and for the record, no members of the public have attended this hearing, so there will be no oral statement proposed or presented. Or you may submit written comments concerning the proposed rule change. Additionally, BIC has been accepting written comments on the proposed rule since the publication in the City Record and will continue to do so through the close of business today, August 8, 2016. BIC will make available a copy of any written comments that are received in connection with today's hearing on its website next week. BIC will carefully review and consider all comments and submissions and make changes if BIC deems them necessary. The proposed rule will go into effect 30 days after the final rule is published in the City Record. As there are no members of the public, again, nobody will be getting up to speak this morning, and seeing that there is no one to offer a comment, this hearing is now officially closed. The time is 10:15 a.m. Thank you.